Hi, I'm Gordon Tucker. I'm a professor in biological sciences at EIU. I'm a plant systematist. In particular, I'm a specialist on the sedge family. So you might be asking two questions here. First, what is a systematist? A systematist is a biologist who studies the relationships of different kinds of plants and animals. How are they similar or different from each other? How do you identify them? Second question, what is a sedge? Well, for most people, they'll look like grasses. They're characterized, however, by having triangular stems. Grasses, on the other hand, will have round stems. Sedges are especially abundant in wetlands, so you'll find them along rivers and streams, damp areas. One of the things that I do at EIU is to curate the Stover-Ebinger Herbarium. This is a collection of over 75,000 specimens, and students and faculty in the department use it for teaching and research. Some of the courses that I teach include plant taxonomy, dendrology, wetland plants, economic botany, and ethnobotany. Basically, my courses focus on how to identify plants and how plants are important to people. All of my classes include some field trips, so students get out, they see the living plants and the natural habitats in our area. I'm also a strong believer in the importance of learning to collect and identify plants. So as one of my students, you would learn how to make archival quality specimens to document the diversity of the different places and habitats that we visit and study. If you're interested in study abroad, I co-teach a study abroad course called Ethnobotany in China with my colleague Dr. Liu, who's also a member of the biology department. The course has been offered 3 times, and it gives students a once-in-a-lifetime experience of the many ways the Chinese people use plants for food and medicine, as well as providing you with a unique experience in an amazing country. You get to see all the major tourist sites, and I can promise you'll have some wonderful dining experiences. I've recently published papers and monographs on the sedges of North America, Venezuela, and Brazil. My interest in Latin American botany goes back to graduate school days when I did my research on the sedges of Mexico. On a more local note, I have strong interests in field botany, and I've conducted inventories for the Illinois Department of Natural Resources and other agencies. Some of my current projects include studies of sedge genera such as Cyperus, Furina, and Carex for the flora of China. These projects are carried out in conjunction with the Missouri Botanical Garden and the Chinese National Academy of Sciences. I'm also getting involved in a project on the flora of Nepal, a biologically diverse country located in the Himalayas. Recently, the Himalayas have been recognized as a biodiversity hotspot, so it's exciting to have an opportunity to work on plants from this area and to involve students in it. I have students involved in many of my research projects, and several of them have co-authored papers in journals and books. Several of my students have gone on to graduate school, and they're always telling me how they're using the skills that I've taught them in their careers in conservation, working for government agencies and universities. So if you're interested in learning more about the research or the courses that I'm involved with, please contact me. If you're on campus, stop by and see me.